You're welcome.
Thank you.
€5. Do you know what my dad always says? Wait, in Russian style. Thanks is not enough. €5 are appropriate.
Oh, right. I only have 10.
It's enough.
I set up the bench for you, so you can sit better.
Did you clean it too?
I built it cleanly, yes.
Did you clean it? But then I'll get dirty.
I don't care.
I put on a fresh sweater. It's very spick and span. Clean.
You can be seen anyway.
From Cartooner and Eric. Eric. You look so clean. Are you saying I'm dirty? Yeah. But actually, I should wear something neutral for such a video, right? No, that's not neutral. I don't care. But if soon I become a real partner, for example, also with Alien Tech, they feel disadvantaged if I wear this now. You're wearing a sweater. Advertising. Not a sweater, just advertisement. Hello, and welcome to HIBERT Performance. Today we're shooting a Q&A, questions that you have asked us, and also questions that daily are asked to me daily. Sentence structure.
Yes, but the ones I sent here, they come from the internet.
Exactly. But they are also questions that I get asked daily.
Oh, is that what you mean?
Yes, exactly. That's why, yes. So in the future, if someone calls me, hello, isn't chiptuned finally? Then I'll say, watch a YouTube video.
I don't feel like talking on the phone with you. You insult.
I'll read the questions out loud now. Question number 1.
Should I read it?
You go ahead and read it. Yes. Because you might rephrase the questions a bit so that they sound more spectacular to the viewer.
Do you think so? Okay. Well, you just answered the first question. Already answered. It's already harmful. Watch the video.
Yes, but that's not really the case. Yes, it is, if it's done incorrectly. So if, for example, component protection, like, what should I call it? Boost pressure, classic example. There are boost pressure component protection maps with boost pressure limiters, as they are sometimes called, which reduce the boost pressure when you drive at higher altitudes because there is less ambient pressure up there, and the boost pressure is essentially a multiplier. So if we only have about 700 millibars of ambient pressure, but we need to run 2.4 bar of boost pressure. As an example then, it has an increased multiplier. That means, for instance, if we assume 1 bar of ambient pressure, it needs to multiply the boost pressure by 2.4 bar. To multiply by 2.4 times, but if we have 700 millibars, it already needs to multiply by more than 2.4. But now I hardly need to calculate more than 3 times. The boost pressure then has to, even though with the software optimization, let's say it has to produce 10% more boost pressure, it then has to spool 30 to 40% more during high altitude drives. Accordingly, high altitude drives are bad for software optimization. If you remove the component protection, it has to stay in.
Can it be made standard again?
Oh, yes. If you have a software optimization, we save your original data state. Thus, any software optimization can also be made standard with us.
Question from others. So when you come here, it says, can foreign software be made standard again?
Yes, we have access to an original database, for example, from Alien Tech. On the other hand, my original database is also huge. Otherwise, if that's not enough, there are certainly a million different data states. If we combine my database and the Alien Tech database, then I also have access to Magic Node. No matter. We can do it, yes.
Is there a warranty with you?
We can arrange external warranties if we have vehicles that are not older than 5 years and have less than 80,000 kilometers. This applies to the engine and drivetrain. But you get a warranty from us on the software itself and on the engine control unit.
How does it look with my software?
As a rule, you must always have a software optimization properly registered by TOR. This is possible with us through an individual approval, but it costs a lot of money. And Since a software optimization cannot be detected by a regular TÜV inspector and a regular police check, in 95% of cases, hardly anyone does it anymore. But you actually have to do it. Accordingly, a clear note after the software activation. Make your registration, the rest is up to you.
Can you deactivate EGR valves on my car?
Yes, but this voids your operating license. Accordingly, we only do this for the racing sector. Three times?
Had someone make software for me. Do you dare to take it on? BMW, Chesty.
Yes, of course. It depends on why we should go for it. But if you're unhappy with your software, then I'd prefer to handle it like this. Make the thing original again, we'll see if we've solved your problem. That is, if you have a problem after a software update, whether it's a software problem or if you have a mechanical defect, if it's a software issue, we are happy to write a new data set. But if someone has already worked on it, I am reluctant to go in and look for where the problem lies, searching here and there. I'd rather write a new data set once, which I will then program for you. And in 90% of cases, it's done faster than if I search through the data set that the guy or the other tuner described.
I had a good laugh at that question. I have a Golf 7 GTI, voila, Chrissy's 300 HP, promised, drives like a shopping cart, what to do?
If 300 HP were promised, then I assume it was a Golf 7 GTI because they make 300 HP with a stage 1, a classic case. I just assume they also actually make 300 HP and 500 NM with us.
He writes, drives like a shopping cart, so he probably doesn't have 300 HP.
So let's say a bad tuning could even cause you to reduce power instead of increasing it.
He asked what to do.
Come to us.
Do you have contacts with a company that does turbo upgrades?
Not currently, no. But if you...
We are in talks.
Yes, firstly, we are in talks. Among other things, if you are also a company that does them, feel free to contact us.
Do you sell cars? No, I have nothing to do with that anymore, so tuned cars are here. Do you sell tuned cars?
One might imagine doing that at some point over the years. But in itself, I don't find it a good industry, since nowadays you have to give a 24-month warranty. And yes, I would claim that hardly anyone can stand 100% behind that.
The overrun fuel cutoff is permanent. Can that be changed?
It depends on what vehicle model you are driving. If we say, for example, you have a classic Golf 7 GTI, as mentioned before, then a 718 engine control unit is installed. We can do that without any problems. With Mercedes, it's usually the case that only AMG models work, 98% of the time. With the BMW models, it's such that we usually can only enable it with the 6 cylinders. With VHG, it's very individual. With the 4 cylinders, usually only the turbocharged engines work. And with the others, you have to check.
Yeah, okay. Dope question, but should I read it anyway?
As you like. If it's good enough for the video, then yes.
Yes, or today we have a resident stopping by on Monday. Can you turn a gasoline into a diesel? No, I need to phrase it correctly. Can you make a diesel out of a gasoline?
Thank you very much. Theoretically, yes, with an engine swap, modifying the tank, modifying the fuel lines.
We're doing software?
But on the software side, yes and no. So if you do the swap, you might have to do an immobilizer off or something. Then yes, in that regard, but just software, no.
My car doesn't have ISOFIX. Can it be programmed?
No, but I think I was just considering if there's some kind of seatbelt warning or something, but we generally don't offer that kind of thing. That
is a silly question.
You many stupid people. There are no stupid questions, only stupid answers, I would say.
Okay, yes, it can be done.
No, it can't be done.
Can you make my exhaust louder?
Theoretically, I could offer it, but we don't.
Which Golf do you think is better? Golf 6, 7, or 8, maybe a 4 or a 5?
We can go back to the previous question again. Theoretically, I can make the exhaust sound louder with a throttle cutoff. But modifying the exhaust systems, we don't do that. But we do install downpipes when a stage 1 or stage 2 software optimization is booked along with it. We need to make this corner look nicer, right? I hear sound. That would be a V8, yes.
I was about to say, yeah, if you made it look nicer, it would be awesome.
But then I'd have to find space for all the tires.
Yeah, you could build a cool wall from that.
Nope. That was loud. I don't know if it was a V8. I don't think so. Maybe it was the forklift? Not enough rumbling, I'd say. No, that was too fast for the forklift.
Okay, we were at which Golf you find more beautiful.
I need you to present the question again, please.
Which Golf do you like better? Golf 6, 7 or 8? 5, 4?
It depends on in what regard. Visually, I think I find the Golf 4 R32 the most awesome. In terms of the greatest tuning potential, I would say, especially if you add a turbo kit, and if we're talking about a very classic stage 1 in terms of performance potential, the Golf 8. But I haven't been able to do much with it yet, and allow me to give a perfect opinion on that regarding the Golf 8. But since I really enjoy the Golf 7 GTI, especially in terms of power delivery compared to stock, to stage 1, I would say overall, I would say Golf 7 GTI.
Was that a starry sky you made in the background of your last video?
Yes, we did that, yes. We actually offer it as well, but we're currently taking a break, I'd say, because we can't find the parts for it.
The parts are pretty hard to come by, right?
No, there's something again. Yes, okay. If you have good Starry Sky tools. What do you mean by tools? No, Starry Sky bundle. No? If you want to buy a good Starry Sky to install yourself, Amazon, Shindley is my personal recommendation. Free advertising.
I have to set this as a permanent advertising video up there. Yeah, it's with autotune here anyway. Yeah, I have to do that too then. What? Was that in your last video? I've already got that. Do you also sell clothes? Look, there's the fitting question right away. So do you sell merch? It says...
Currently, no, maybe not coming. So I'm definitely working on our online shops right now. Accordingly, I assume we can make a merch section there. Right.
You can do anything shop.
Then we'll do that. Then we'll make some merch for...
You really want to make cool designs? Or do you just want to...
First, basic, which is also a basic, but still with a cool look. Yeah, could be... One would have to... You'd have to get in touch with some production company.
Through trees. Also, the last question I found out, we have currently ordered air fresheners.
I think I ordered 2,000 pieces, both for our tuning files company and with HIBERT Performance. Accordingly, yes, it's on order, so I think they smell like freshly washed laundry. I don't know what they smell like. I always told the guy I order from Greetings to Ham. What's his name? Damn. I think his name is Baron. So, Baron, greetings to you. Greetings to Ham. We ordered 2,000 pieces. I told him it doesn't have to please me. It has to please the general public. Accordingly, I say for things I like to order, choose the scent that is ordered the most, because that one also pleases most people. So my opinion doesn't matter at all. I don't even know what I'm getting. In the end, I just get the best-selling scent.
Then we have everything. You never go back here.
If you have questions for the next Q&A session, feel free to write them in the comments below. We currently have a giveaway running. You can see it up here. We'll link it. And I hope you enjoyed the video. Feel free to give a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe and activate the bell. Goodbye.